In today's day and age, almost every teenager in America has a cell phone. On the cell phones, they have social media. Although this can be a good way to socialize online, social media can contribute very negative things to this generation. In this documentary, we'll be talking about how social media negatively impacted this generation of teenagers.
According to Yale Medicine, an excessive use of social media can actually overstimulate the brain's reward function, causing a halt in necessary activities in the real world. They also state that over the last decade, there's been more evidence to prove that social media has negatively impacted excessive users. They say, according to a research study of American teens ages 12 through 15, those who use social media over 3 hours each day face twice the risk of having negative mental health outcomes, including depression and anxiety symptoms. What I said was just statistics and research. Right now, let's hear about what the real victims are facing.
I feel like COVID disconnected me from others as it trapped me within my home and caused me to have little interaction outside of my family. And I feel as though social media simply helped this continue. I also feel like social media caused people to lose their social skills, or in the case of the children, never developing them.
Throughout the pandemic, the use of social media hurt me in more ways than it helped. During the pandemic, I lost so many connections to my friends, so I ended up scrolling through many social media sites, such as Instagram and TikTok. On those sites, I witnessed many incidents of racism and discrimination towards people of all sorts. This disgusted me, as I could not understand or believe that this is how some people act when they aren't held accountable and could just hide behind a screen.
When everyone got quarantined due to COVID, I felt socially disconnected from my friends and family. I couldn't meet with them in person and hang out like I used to. Also, I feel like online learning isn't as educational as in person because you don't get the true learning experience and interaction. Most people, including me, used a lot of social media during online learning, which made us develop an early addiction to scrolling and wasting our valuable time on a useless app. This addiction affects learning as it's harder to concentrate on single tasks, and the feeling of needing to get that short dopamine boost overpowers a person's will to do something productive. Not only does social media affect learning, it also affects a person's view on the world. Having early access to social media at a young age causes kids to see and hear what they aren't supposed to. Sometimes the algorithm of big social media apps like TikTok or Instagram can suggest inappropriate content to kids, showing them things they weren't supposed to see.
Those were some great responses, and they were all the truth because I relate to them. Social media has done a lot to stop me from doing things like, it all started like online school. That translated to today. Sometimes I don't even get schoolwork done because of social media. Sometimes I don't complete my homework because of social media. I was even distracted doing this documentary because of social media, which is kind of ironic. And like, there's so many things that I could have completed if it wasn't for the distractions I had on my phone. So in conclusion, social media can help benefit you and change your life, but it can also set you off from your priorities, decrease your social skills, and cause depression and anxiety. So take that how you will. I'm Abbott, and my advice to you is if you're going to use social media, be sure to use it under 3 hours a day. Have fun and be safe.